Hello everyone, Josh first back again, bringing you guys some more Princess Connected. Today we're going to be giving you a few tips on how to progress very quickly in the early stages of the game, so you can kind of get strong enough to start, backtracking and building up a lot of resources, eventually working on your second, third, and fourth teams, which you're going to be needing long term for all the various content to do in the game. And how to quickly basically just, level up your characters, get them to the higher rankings, etc., etc. And where to also get a lot of your beginner gem income, or your jolt income if you will, so you can keep paying for the stamina costs to get all of this stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Hopefully this video is going to be helpful for a lot of you out there. Now let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is PvP. PvP in this game is very important in the very early stages of the game, because the higher up you climb in ranking, the more lump sum of gems you're going to get. And I'm talking thousands upon thousands of gems that you can get from your first time ranking, okay? Because the way this PvP works is you're not going to be getting that much. I mean, it's not going to be terrible, but you're not going to be getting that much from your dailies throughout the week. So there is no real weekly lump sum of gems in this game. It's mostly built on a day-to-day basis for the most part. So it's a little bit different than most gachas and how they work the reward system for gems. It's mostly a day-to-day thing opposed to the normal week-to-week. So because of that, they encourage you to try and climb as fast as possible, because when you get to a new ranking, a new high that you've never achieved before, you're going to get a first-time lump sum of gems depending on what your ranking is. So if we look here at my actual all-time, which is 2369, if I can actually go and exceed that, my first time reward for anything above that will be various, depending on how high I climb. So if I go up like 100 spots, or if I go up 1,000 spots, I could get a few hundred gems to 1,000 plus instantly for that first time, because you're only going to get that once. But you're going to get a bunch, and you're going to be able to utilize that to get more stamina to go and build up your characters even further. So it's a really good strategy to use early game, because in the early stages of the game, people are still trying to climb. So you're going to be less likely to run into a lot of whales right now trying to climb to the higher rankings, opposed to if you wait a little bit longer to the game's lifespan, where a lot more people are going to start spending money, and that's going to get a little bit harder to climb to those higher rankings. So you want to definitely take advantage of it right now. Now obviously, depending on when you watch this video, you could watch it right now, you could watch it from a month from now, maybe 2 months from now, half a year from now, I don't know. So depending on when you watch this video, it's going to be a little bit different for you to climb. It's either going to be easier or harder depending on your situation. But at this moment, at the recording of this video, we're still in early pre-launch, soft launch if you will. It's only been like a few days since soft launch, so it's still quite easy to climb for the most part if you get your butt in gear and get on that grind. But regardless of how hard it is to climb, you want to climb anyways, because the higher you go, the better that lump sum of rewards will be. And then you're going to utilize that and take it and make yourself very powerful very quickly, so you can go and do other types of content and then gain from that every single day going forward. So it's very, very good to get early strong progression here, guys. So anyways, so when you beat a team and you move up the rankings, it helps out a lot. I don't think I can show you guys, because I don't think I can beat that guy yet. Yeah, 2369, that team would give me 2380, so it's not quite enough. Yeah, none of these would actually get me stronger, so I can't actually show you guys this in action at the moment. And keep looking here. I'll go a couple more resets. And resetting is very, very good. Keep resetting until you find a team that's favorable to your team, so you have a better chance of winning. You do get 5 attempts per day for free, and there is a 5-minute cooldown in between each fight. I'm not seeing anybody that's lower, so I don't think we're going to be able to do it right now, because that's 2362 as well, and I still don't think that is low enough. Oh wait, yeah, it is 2369. Okay, let's see if I can beat this team. I don't feel that I can. My midline still needs a little bit more work, my AoE base units, but we'll give it a try. Win or lose here, you guys get the idea. So this is what you want to do in early game progression. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this. Oof. But if we would have won this, we would have got like a little lump sum of gems for ranking up to our new all-time high. Yeah, we're not going to win this. Rip the dream, boy. Rip the dream. But if we would have won, let's just say hypothetically, we would have won that. Then you would have had a pop-up coming up saying your new rank, and then it would give you a lump sum of gems, which would be very, very good. But you definitely want to try and pick teams that are favorable and slowly rank up. You don't need to go all the way and fight the strongest team or fight the team that gives you the highest ranking possible if you don't think you're going to be able to win, because then you're just going to be wasting your try like I just did. So don't do what I just did. And I also recommend saving your PvP tries for the end of the day. Like when you're ready to just, you know, finish up your stuff and then get off the game until the next day, because then your team will be at its strongest and you have the best chance of being able to climb up to the new rankings, you know, for a new all-time high number. So I'd recommend doing that at the end of the day, but since I don't mind dropping a little bit of gems here to refresh that later on, I did that for as a demonstration for you guys in the video. But don't do what I just did. Just don't mindlessly go and attack people just for the sake of doing it. Make sure you're using your refreshes. You're looking for teams that you can actually beat, that you feel comfortable fighting, and that'll be the best way to, you know, kind of go through the rankings of PvP, get the most rewards possible, and then you can use those rewards and do other things early game that's going to be very helpful and beneficial to you long term. So when you do get those rewards, they'll be sent to your present box. You can go in and pick them up from there. And now you need to know, okay, what do you do with those gems when you get them now? When you unlock PvP and you're climbing PvP, how do you get more gems? I'm sorry, what do you do with those gems? Well, you buy more stamina. Yep. You don't want to go too hard with multi-summons early in this game. There's no point in that, because a lot of the characters, especially with the banner we have available right now, and I'm not sure what banner is going to be available by the time that a lot of you watch this video, but at the moment right now, we just have the beginner banner. And every unit in that banner, they have farmable shards, which you can get from hard mode. So you're going to be utilizing that to grab, basically to star up or ascend your characters to a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 star, etc. going forward. So we're not going to be utilizing multi-summons and banners to build up our characters per se for now. We're going to be using a lot of our gems to buy stamina multiple times per day so we can progress further into story and to get more equipment for our characters so we can continuously rank them up and make them more powerful so we can be able to clear even harder to beat content, especially with the dailies that you can do between the grotto and the dungeon, which give you massive rewards daily. We're also going to be utilizing the mana exchange. The mana exchange here, I right now currently, me personally, do this 3 or 4, maybe 5 times per day. But keep in mind, guys, this is early game fast progression. So this is not going to be something that you're going to be doing long term, because you're not going to be able to afford to do it long term. We're utilizing those early game surges of gems from PvP to be able to accomplish this. So this is more or less a nice little loophole or shortcut, if you will, for early stage progression. So we're going to be doing this mana exchange a few times per day. We're going to be grabbing stamina refreshes quite a few times a day as well. If you look up here, the cost will go up and up and up and up. It goes all the way up to 250 jewel cost for a refresh, and you get 120 stamina a pop. I generally do about 20 of these or so per day. Some of you might be able to go a little bit harder. Some people might go a little bit less. It's really going to depend on how much time and how much jewels you're willing to fork over. And I've done this so far free to play 100%, guys, at the time of this recording. Now, if I continuously keep liking the game, I might drop a few dollars here and there to support the game, because I am so far really enjoying it. But you get the idea. So you want to keep buying stamina so you can go in and farm story. And then you're going to farm stages over and over again. You're going to get gear. And then when you get that gear, you're going to start putting it on your character so you can rank up your unit. So you can see right now, I already have 2 rank 7s. And I've only been playing for a few days. So we already have 2 rank 7s free to play which means that gives us access to our EX skill. And you want to get those EX skills unlocked as fast as possible for all your characters, because the EX skill is very, very good. And of course, it also boosts up all your skills as well, and then you slap on some more gear, and then you're going to be sitting somewhere between 4 and like 6k for your units, making them very, very powerful, very formidable, and of course, that'll allow you to be stronger to go into PvP, to climb PvP, to get a bunch of gems early, rinse and repeat. You guys see the cycle here. So, you're basically just utilizing a lot of gems for stamina. Then you're going to use them in the mana exchange. The mana exchange is going to give you a bunch of mana, so you can keep upgrading everything, because the upgrade cost starts getting very expensive between rank 5 and 7. You're going to get all your stamina, so you can go farm up your story stages, so you can get this gear crafted, so you can rank up your units to eventually allow you to unlock your EX skill. It'll also allow you to get a lot of bonds, so you can get your bonds maxed out to get those additional stat boosts. And you get more gems from that as well. You also can progress through more story because your units are stronger, which will allow you to have access to more higher tier rewards and more gems, obviously, for 3-star clears. So you guys see the idea here. You're basically, instead of investing gems, so like a TLDR version of this video is you're using gems to progress through farming opposed to summoning. Usually in gacha games, you want to summon, get your dupes invested, start your characters up, and then progress, and then just grab gear along the way. In this game, early stages are backwards. You don't want to summon as much. You want to buy stamina and buy resources so you can progress further with whatever units you start with. So that is why it's very vital and very important, kind of the same thing really, to actually reroll. And we already have a reroll guide for this game on our channel utilizing BlueStacks. Depending on when you guys and gals watch this video, you might not have to use BlueStacks anymore. You might be able to just use whatever mobile device you're on, or any emulator at that point. I don't know, but you get the idea. So you want to reroll, you want to start with a very strong team, maybe do 1 or 2 multis, then stop summoning, invest your resources into stamina, into mana exchange for at least the first few days, get your full team up to rank 7, get their rank 7 gear except for their weapons that may or may not be available at that time depending on when you play, and then you're good to go. Now you can backtrack and start farming up all the story stages, like level, stages chapter 1 through 8, 1 through 9, depending on when you start the game. Right now only 8 are available. Go through hard mode, farm up your shards daily for some of your 1 and 2 star heroes and build them up to like 2 and 3 stars. And now you can start working on your second team, and then your third team, and then your fourth team. Now a couple of months have went by, you are strong ASF, and you didn't spend a dime. And that's how you do it, guys. That is how you utilize your resources early game. After that, after you get to a point where you feel comfortable with your team, then you can start hoarding your gems a little bit more. You can stop using the mana exchange multiple times per day. You can stop, what else were we doing? Stop buying so much stamina per day. You can maybe just start buying stamina until it doesn't, cost 40 anymore. Just buy it 3 or 4 times, and then you're done. Mana exchange, do it once a day, twice a day maybe, and then you're done. And that's it. And being able to get stronger, like we said earlier in the video, also allows you to get access to stronger daily stuff as well, like the Grotto EXP quest. You can get up to the higher levels, like level 4 right now is unlocked for me. And then you also have the mana quest, which I'll have at level 5. I don't know when, maybe 1 or 2 days from now, depending on how hard I push story today. And I mean, that's it. And it's very useful, guys, because it's a different approach than a normal. A lot of people usually, it's a gacha game, we should go and summon. That's usually the standard. But in this game, it's like, you don't want to summon as much early game. You can summon later on. But right now, you just want to build that core team, and you want to get that core team as strong as possible, especially if you're free to play. You want to take advantage of those early gem surges that you're going to be getting from PvP. You want to take advantage of that. That is the biggest factor right now to be able to pull this early progression off. You need to climb PvP, and in order to climb PvP very early on, you need to take these steps. You need to build up your gems from PvP. You need to reinvest them. You ever heard the saying, to make money you need to spend money? That's kind of what we're doing here. Okay, to become stronger, we need to spend our resources that we make, invest them into more resources, and then get stronger and stronger and stronger, get to a comfortable stage in the game, and then we can go back and backtrack, farm up a bunch of resources very easily, and then invest them into other units, because this game heavily encourages multiple teams, and it allows you to build up multiple teams doing this strategy very early on. And then you'll be good for the future, because now you're going to have one, possibly two strong teams ready to go for a lot of assortments of content. And, you know, that'll help you in the long term, guys. And then you can do the whole hoarding, saving up your resources, saving up your gems for future content. But for now, we're going to be doing a lot of spending to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then you're good to go, guys. And that is how you do it free to play. And if you're a whale or a casual spender, you're probably still going to be utilizing this strategy, except you're going to take it to 11. So there you guys go. Hopefully this video was very informative and helpful. I tried to not get too confusing. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I think I covered most of it. I think one thing I did forget to note is getting your player level high as possible is also very good, because your characters are limited by your character's level, by your account level rather. So you want to get your account level as high as possible, utilizing this strategy to get your characters' levels up higher, which of course will level up their skills, making their skills more effective. So everything is kind of tied to your account level. Not to mention your guild house, which gives you some really good stuff like skip tickets, stamina, mana, EXP potions. You cannot upgrade that furniture to get better resources for that as well through idling if you don't level up your account. So this all is tied in together. And put a little bow on it and say happy holidays, because it is that time of the year. So that is my gift to all of you. Happy holidays. Have a good one. Hope you guys are enjoying Illusion Connect. Don't forget to subscribe, take notifications, join us in the Discord in the description below. Like today's video, it helps the channel out a lot. Until next time, peace.